Greetings and welcome to a Monday episode of VAYGRIM'S. We are in version 1.08. It is now live on the Technic and ATL launchers. ATL launchers, redundant. It's live, version 1.08 update is live on the Technic launcher. It is live on the AT launcher, and it is going to be live later today on the FTB and Curse launchers. I am very excited about this. It has been a long time coming. The last update we had in the pack, the last real update was Christmas. We had a slight correction we put out at the end of February, beginning of February, end of January, where we had to remove Project Red Mechanical, specifically because it was causing memory problems. Had a memory leak, but that's neither here nor there. The pack is updated. More recent recommended version of Forge. We've updated Ender.io. We've updated so many mods in this pack. RF Tools has made huge leaps and bounds. There's been updates to Journey Map. There's now Journey Map is not in the pack. I've added that in manually, but I do that specifically. A lot of people have asked why I don't have a pack included is specifically because I don't like MapWriter. That's the one that's included in Opus. I really think MapWriter is a shoddy product. It's got a lot of bugs that have been in it for a long time, and the author hasn't fixed it. And the author of MapWriter is not Professor Mobius. He just uses it as an open source map to include with Opus. But I choose to use Journey Map, but Journey Map doesn't have permissions for Technic. I could only put it on ATL or FTB. That's it. So I want to have the same pack, exactly the same pack on all launchers, which means I don't have a mini map mod in there. That means you just need to slip one in yourself. It means you can use whatever you want. If you prefer Opus over Journey Map, then more power to you. But lots of mods got up to crafting pillars, got updated. Ender.io and the new machine textures updated. We have, an update to Project E. We've updated Applied Energistics 2. We've updated Ender Utilities. It's actually got a workstation now for upgrading and tweaking things. Deco Bench. This is actually the production table for, or it's actually called the Deco Bench, I think, for DecoCraft. And this is one of the real big changes that I wanted to go over. We'll go over that in just a second. This is one of the RF Tools updates. A little thing called a storage. It's basically a storage unit. It uses a little bit of RF, and I think, now that I see this, I'm going to take this out. Whoops, real quick. Let's take this out. I'm actually going to get a pickaxe. I'm going to go take this and infuse it. And at the same time, there we go. Let's turn that off. We don't need night vision. These are the new machine textures for RF Tools. Yes. I'm going to put this in here. Let's see if we can get this infused. We still have a lot of infusion crystal, infusion shard, dimensional shard things. Oh gosh, let's see. So much other stuff is updated. If you notice, the signs for DecoCraft look a little bit crisper, a little bit nicer. There's a lot of the stuff from DecoCraft that just looks that it's got that little bit extra kind of edge on rendering now. I'm not sure what it was. I don't know if they changed their rendering engine, but overall it looks a lot nicer. New textures for BC. For Buildcraft, we do actually have Buildcraft 7 in the pack now, which means the robots actually work. And I'm very, very eager and excited to actually make use of them. I want to experiment with them, but I might do it somewhere else. We might do an episode where somewhere way off in the distance, I set them to go harvest some area of trees. And I don't want them to devastate the area around the village, but I might experiment with them in an episode here in the near future. We'll have to see. The remote storage thing is part of the modular storage system in RF Tools, and it's very interesting. I could see it as an early to mid-game replacement. There we go, 100% infused. I don't know what that does. Boop. I'm going to go back over here. Now what we do, I'm going to put the 3s on top. I'm going to put the 1s in the bottom. I have a thing that is called a remote storage tablet. It requires power. And you have to get a remote storage module. Now what I did, I just got this thing and I went like that. And I just put it in each one. So now, I pull this out. I right-click it. You notice 0 of 300 stacks that it will store. Cycle to the next storage module. Whoa, I have stone and cobblestone in here. You can show it like that. Show it like that. As a list. I really do like this. It's very cool. Show groups. Let's do that. I like that. That's interesting. Sort by name. Let's cycle to the next unit. I put some shards in here while I went out mining. Cycle the next one. Baobab planks. Ooh. And this one's empty. That's the beginning one again. It's very interesting. That is basically 300 stacks. You can see it right there. 300 stacks. And you can even see contents 2 of 300 stacks. There's 100 stacks in a tier 1 module. 100 stacks in a tier 1 module. So I have 600, 800 stacks worth of things. And I can flag which one of these will work cross-dimensionally or not. Interdimensional access only. Cross-dimensional access. It's very cool. I really do like this thing. I'm just going to put that right there for future use. I'm going to put this over here. As you can see from my... Actually, it's dark again. I'm going to sleep real quick. I've actually made a new bed for here in the workshop so I don't have to keep busting out my sleeping bag or going back and forth to the gatehouse where I was sleeping. So this is now truly the workshop I'm sleeping in. I'll go over this in a second. Production table. The Deco Bench from Deco Craft. Basically, you have to get clay, colored clay. You remember this stuff right here? Red crafting clay, green crafting clay, blue crafting clay. I still have it flagged to drop from monsters. You can, however, craft this stuff if you want to. And you get it, and instead of crafting it in the crafting grid, you put it in here. And if you notice, I have 894, and this has some clay in it. Boop, both of these go up. It gets clay. It is getting clay, and then colored dye. And it's actually turning it into items. That's how it works. This holds up to 2,000 drops of color per color. And it holds up to 6,000 clay. So, the only thing that I need to really, I want to talk to Raz about, Razzleberry Fox, I cannot automate putting clay into this. It doesn't seem like it works. I've tried inserting it through the bottom. I've tried inserting it through the sides, and all it does is put the clay right there. I still have to come into the UI and hit the down arrow to put it into the system. It would be really nice if I had a way to automatically pump clay into this so that I could keep it topped off automatically. But, you know, that might not be the vision she has for her mod, and that's understandable. But it's still an amazing thing. You put the clay in here, and then pretty much you just scroll down, look for something. I could look for search by keyword toilet paper. Toilet, paper, basin, pipe, water tank. If I wanted to use right-click to clear that. If I wanted to, I could tab filter. There's the art category, bathroom, bedroom, dining room, dungeon. Yes. There's lots of dungeon editions now. That wasn't even a category before. Skeletons. I'm going to put some of these over in the... Oh gosh, I can't remember what I was calling it. Over here. In our little, you know, monster generator area. My mind's a blank this morning, I'm sorry. I'm all sorts of out of whack this morning. I am sorry, by the way, that there was not a... What's an Odom? Training dummy. Left click. Pull one out. It's got a new rendering system, so you can see exactly what things look like before you put them down, what the shape of them is going to be, so you can see orientation. Real cool stuff. I love it. Bathroom, bedroom, dining room, dungeon, fences, food, holiday, kitchen, lighting, living room, office, Patreon categories, yes. Carry Ex Machina. Where is? Somewhere in here. There's Zaw, my buddy Zaw. And I can get a Zaw doll and put him. I'm going to make him so he's kind of looking at you when you come in. Hey, dude. So yeah, I love this thing. It's very cool. I put this here. It exports the crafting clay from the actual AE system, so you can just grab it real quick and put it in manually. It seems like a good idea. Ender Utilities. You guys probably remember, if you have been watching me for long enough, early in the series, I used Ender Utilities lassos to make a makeshift mob grinder. I need to rebind this to the inside of our current mob grinder over in the slums. That's what the word was. Slums, yes. Over in the slums, and I need to rebind this and so I can pop things in there easily. Animal pens. That was when I was originally going out and looking for animals to put into my animal pens back at the old house. I still use the buckets over here. Look how there's so many functions and things you can do with these now. They've been expanded upon so much. Well, now you need to configure these things in the tool workstation, and I need to go through and do that. But that's going to be a future episode. There has been vast improvements on so many things in Project E. We have buttons to change tabs on the transmutation table now. You can just go through. If I search for dark, D-A-R, I can go through everything that falls into that category. It's super nice. I love it. So, what's this stuff for? Reinforced dark glass. The slums, specifically. Over here, let's get... I actually don't need you... Wait a minute. Right now. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to do something. I need... and torch. I'm going to get this. This is tool utilities. I think there is a configuration option for this in Ender.io, but I can't remember if I have it turned on or not. So I'm going to do it this way. Let's get this. There we go. Perfect. Actually, I'm going to keep that out. Let's put that there, grab that. Weird noises. Put all the XP back. Basically, over here, I came and kind of checked up on the slums, and I realized real quick, if you look, you can even see it. There is a light leak somewhere that's really causing it's causing the efficiency to drop. So what I want to do, and it's going to look gross, nope. I'm going to do this all the way around. And see if I can narrow down where... Whoa. Stuff's getting grabbed by the actual chest because it's just trying to do its job. I have some of those. One of those, that's what I was looking for. This pickaxe is a little stronger than I anticipated it being. Put that there. And this is just gonna, it's gonna look a little ugly, but I think it's gonna help. At least I hope it's gonna help. I need to get my black hole band. I'm actually just gonna let it grab everything. There are going to be some slight problems. Whoops, with aim. But I just wanted to do this. This doesn't seem to be helping any. I think I've got a mystery light source somewhere, and I'm not sure where. I'm going to have to figure out where it is. I'm starting to wonder if that's it. Let's see. Go down here. We have 2 pieces of concrete that have to be put back. One right there. Right there. These tenacious spiders are trying their best to get me, but it's not working. Okay, so I've trimmed down. I have considerably adapted this whole thing to where the front, kind of more visible, light visible section that seems to be affected is covered in reinforced dark glass. Now, as you can see, this has made no difference. There seems to be a light source right here. I can actually see where the star spreads out, and it looks like there's another one over there. And I don't know where it's coming from. I've got dark glass replaced for these windows, even on the second floor. There's a barrier of dark glass behind this wall here. Let's see, concrete. I don't know if it's that lower chisel section? No, that's not it. Okay. Let's turn that on, funky noises and all, temporarily. Turn that off. Okay. The only thing I can think of is that messing with it. That's it. Okay. So the arcane lamp was propagating so far up there. Oh my gosh, that is astounding. We're going to have to get some different kinds of lamps for down here. So it was the arcane lamp all the way down here. That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Well, I wonder if we can put a little dot right there. A little dot right there. We might just have to... a lot better. A little sparkly, but it's going to have to do for now. This has been corrected. We finally figured out the mystery bug. Let's turn over the horrible, ugly X's. There we go. Night vision turned on. We're running at full capacity again. Better drops. We're getting random special mobs every once in a while. Hi. Witches, Enderman, the whole nine yards. Let's see. Yep, some of those, which means now we can actually turn those back into normal glass. I don't know why I don't get more spider eyes. I think that's weird that I don't get as many spider eyes. I'm getting more chicken feathers from the chicken jockeys than I am spider eyes, which makes me wonder if I'm missing an upgrade in this thing that I need to do. Don't know. We'll worry about it later. For now, I'm going to put all of this stuff extra. I really didn't think that that arcane lamp sitting right there would actually propagate all the way high enough to actually get right here, but that's what the problem was. And that's interesting. Real quick, finish up before we actually end this episode. 108 means there's a lot of new additions to the actual pack, but when it comes down to it, I am still finishing the series when I finish this actual project. When the castle gets finished, that's it. That's the final thing. That is when we have the last episode, which might actually be episode 150. I'm not sure. We'll see. And so yeah, I am going to come back to building this next episode on Wednesday. Then maybe on Friday we'll do some other stuff with some of the new things like RF tools or whatever. But I do want to work on this a little bit every week. This is the final project that I've got. Once I finish that off, I'm going to put a little garden right here. I'm actually going to put a quiet... Oh, by the way, I did have a live stream that was me testing the update. That was me basically going through and testing the update, every single little bit of it, making sure everything was okay. I live streamed yesterday on Sunday. If you go to twitch.tv/Vaygrim, you can go watch the video for it. It's on demand. And you can see the live stream in progress. Most of it was just putting down little stuff like this. I didn't do any major building. And just little path stones all the way around. Connecting the doors to the various guard shacks. This way I can put little bits of greenery like flowers in here. Could put some flowers in here in the corners. I want to make it so when it turns on the sheet, when you turn off the walls, there's a little bit of greenery on this side and on the other side to make it look kind of like, continuous. I'm going to put some part of a garden here, probably little bits of a sitting area here, put some on the outside so the wall kind of splits it in half. I'm going to do another part right here, more greenery, like probably bushes and a raised garden bed. Back here, I'm actually going to do, I didn't do a path between these because I'm going to do a raised area with a little fence right around here, kind of a half circle. And it's actually going to have some gravestones, like it was actually the family cemetery for the people that live in the castle. I think that's going to be really cool. Yeah, that's going to be really, really good. But basically, when the castle is finished, the series is finished, and that is my final deadline. So there's not 150, 130 different, turn that off. There is not 100 and, another 100 episodes in this series. We're still probably finishing in the reasonably near future. My night vision appears to be... Yeah, there's a bug with it. Okay. We'll just take that off real quick and that'll clear it. So yes. See, it's nice and lit down here now. It does not look dark and dismal. If I come over here... See, I can look out on the valley, and I don't like seeing these big blotches of black. It just looks depressing. It's horrible. This is supposed to be depressing. The slums, it's supposed to be dark. I'm probably going to go back through. I killed, in trying to eliminate the problem that I was having, I was killing all the lights that I put up in a lot of the little slum apartments. I'm probably going to go through and put some back up. and some desk lamps and stuff like that. So you have little pinpoints of light dotted around the place. But for the most part, yeah, this is supposed to be depressing and dark. Yep, same. This is kind of pool of light from the fire that the Ferglings are using. The residents of the actual. Woof. Lots of badness. Hi, guys. I see a baby zombie. It's probably too dark for YouTube. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me on this slightly longer than normal episode. I think. I can't remember. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great week. I will see you on the Wednesday episode right back here, version 1.08. This also means that the world download is moving to 108 for this Friday. And that's why it was very important. I really wanted to get this out. I've seen big performance gains in frame rate, in stability. Not stability, in smoothness of operation. I've seen big performance gains on those fronts. There's been a lot of bugs that have finally been fixed that we've been 6 to 8 months in the waiting for. So I'm very happy about this. Hope you guys enjoy 108. Remember, version 108 is now out and up to date on the Technic Launcher and on the AT Launcher. It will be following within the next day or two on FTB and Curse. Have a great day. Bye-bye.